What's up, y'all? It's your girl Stephanie, and welcome to another episode of The Good, The Bad, and The Trendy, the show where you try out new, strange, and innovative products. Today, we are talking about Lemonhead Glitter. I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen this already. This is a really mess-free, easily applied form of glitter. They have a really nice range of different colors and types of glitter. I have, obviously, some on my eyes right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the 5 different jars that I have with me, and then I'll show you how I apply this particular one on my face, and we will also talk about the other products that I have on my eyes. So before we get into it, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe below. Come join the sisterhood. No matter your true pronoun or gender identity, come join the family. And also remember to press that little bell button to get my notifications. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I have 5 jars here for these big jars, which are called Space Jams, which have larger chunky glitters in there. And then I only have one of these small ones, which is a Space Paste. And it's pretty much like, I feel like it's like the base of all the Space Jams because it's just like very small glitter in there and not like chunky ones. So let's just like push these aside and start off with the ones that actually is on my eyes right now. This is the Midnight Society Space Jam, and hopefully you can really see all the different glitters. We'll put it on my arm in a second, but this one's very beautiful. It has like, it's like holographic for sure, silver base with stars and moons and like circular large glitter chunks. As you can see, this one is just like a nice silvery one with like hollow glitters in there and like big chunks. This one feels like, I don't know, a very Mardi Gras kind of color. So we have like a gold base and we have like pink and green smaller glitters in there with gold chunkier ones. Let me go ahead and dip into that. Typically I actually just dip off of the cap, like the one that's on there. And this one definitely does not have as chunky of glitters as the first one for sure. This one is like silver and gold, and it has these like purpley light pink chunks in there. I think there are stars in there as well. Okay, so put that one on. And I apologize about my wonky nails right now. I meant to get it done like yesterday, and then I didn't realize everybody was getting their nails done for 4th of July, I guess, so they didn't have any room for me at my spot. It's really pretty. It's like, it's gold but more yellowy gold, and it has that pink and silver in there. This one is super fun. It is like a purpley pink silvery base. I guess more purple, huh? And then there's some stars in there. There's some like hexagons. I use these on my eyes. You can use them on your body, on your collarbone, if like, you know, you're doing some sort of festival situation. Like you could really just like use it all over. So the very last one that we have here is the only Space Paste that I have, which is called Dirty Penny. It is just this like copper, but like the way you turn it, it looks like coppery black in a way in the jar, but like you'll see how it spreads. So just gonna grab a bit of that. Wow, I'm running out of arm space. Ooh, I did this with a copper eye look, and I put this on the inner corner, and it looked so bomb. And actually, looking closer, I think there are like black glitter chunks in there, I feel like, now that I'm actually looking at it. And here we are. I have a little sliver of sun over here. You can really see how it sparkles. It's so pretty. Hopefully the camera is picking up on them and it's in focus. This can be quite difficult for a camera to focus on something so reflective sometimes, so hopefully you can really see it. It's pretty much dried down at this point. Just a bit does come off on the finger, but to be honest, for like a glitter product like this, that's really amazing for how much like chunky glitter there is. So now that you've seen all these, I'm gonna show you how I apply this very first one, Midnight Society, on my face. All right, everybody, so I pretty much have everything applied on my eyes except for the glitter, of course, and my mascara. So I'll show you what I use really quickly. So on the top and bottom, the primary colors that I use are the Kat Von D 24 Hour Super Brow Long Wear Pomade. So this is the red one that I use. I just dip my finger into there and spread it all over the eyelid. I use like a bit of an orangey eyeshadow that I had. Just, you know, in any palette now you'll find some sort of like light reddish orangish color, and I blended it out a bit. So that's what I use there. These are actually very blendable with the finger, and for Pride, I had a very similar look. I think I just did the red, blue, and then I did green and purple, I believe. And I didn't use any eyeshadows or anything to blend those out. So these are really nice to use on the eyes as well, why not? And then on the waterline, I used this Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil in I-24. So yeah, I need just blue underneath there. It is 4th of July today, if you didn't already guess, so I'm gonna go with Midnight Society Space Jam. I grabbed just a bit with my finger, but I'm gonna put it in the back of my hand just to kind of like thin it out. And now I'm just gonna start placing it. And I feel like with glitter, you can be kind of, I don't know, you don't have to be super precise because it's like huge, big, chunky glitter. It's supposed to look fun, and you don't have to really make it match with the other side like a ton, because clearly you really don't have that much control over glitter like this. But sometimes if the big chunks are like too gathered or in an area like where my eyelid is, I just like kind of wipe it away there and keep patting. And this is a very interesting formula in that like once it dries down, it really stays. And I don't know, it stays really well, but also removes really easily. It's just a really great formula. But once you place it someplace, unless you get it wet, then it'll definitely, you know, wash off or wipe off if you get it wet. Because I actually put this all over myself in Mexico and jumped into the water and got it wet, and it just all washed off my body. Okay, well, I put quite a bit on there. The mirror is kind of far away. I couldn't tell how much I was putting on my eyes, but why not? We're just gonna go with that. I pretty much have the top area done, so now we're gonna move on to the lower area. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more here. And on the back of my hand, it does start drying down, so I kind of just like dip back and forth actually from like the back of the lid where it's very wet, and put it on the back of my hand, and then start going in here on my eye. So on here, I'm gonna try and keep it up pretty close to the lash line. All right, so this eye is now done. It feels very comfortable. It doesn't stick to itself or anything when you blink. Once it dries down, it feels very matte. I've never had any issues with sparkles getting in my eyes. I'm sure, you know, that's a thing that happens, but I haven't done it. I've worn this a handful of times. Obviously, the big chunky glitters can get kind of caught in your crease, so I feel like if you keep blinking, they might fall out. So if you're worried about that, you might want to do glitter like more on the outer edge. As you can see, I have like a couple glitters down here, but I think that's also because it was on my hands, and when I was applying, I kind of like put my finger there, but it really has very minimal fallout. So if that's the thing about glitter that you hate, like making a mess out of it on your face, this is not gonna happen with this glitter at all. So I'm gonna go ahead, apply the other eye and my mascara, and I'll be right back. Here we are with the completed look. A little bit of mascara really goes a long way to just pull everything together. This is clearly not an everyday kind of look, but for fun events, and if you're just feeling a little sassy, some glitter is so fun. You don't even have to just put it on your eyes. You could put a little bit on your highlight if you want. You could put it all over your body, like I said. The possibilities are really endless, and this will stay on all day. Unless you do like what I did and just jump into a body of water, then it will come off. But I've worn this for many hours, and it really looked pretty much the same at the beginning of the day as the end. Clearly, I already came into this episode loving this product. So Lemonhead is good. All right, y'all, that is it for this episode of The Good, The Bad, and The Trendy. If you liked it, please make sure to subscribe below, come join the sisterhood, and also press that little bell button to get my notifications. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.